You know, when I was still in high school, I didn't know what acting was. Um, so I saw this drama classes that was happening in Greystone High, and a friend of mine said, "Would you like to try it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." So I went and I tried it for a year, and I started to like it, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool. I'll do it for another year and another year." I got into, I joined a theater school. It's not really a school, it's more like a workshop, acting workshop. And so I went there and we did a play called Boys Not Out, which we went to Newtown Theater to do the play. And yeah, it went very successful, and then I went to agents. I got 3 4 agents. Work from Star now. So I started, my friend Kevin Dean, he got me a couple of things like from his assassin movie, Scream 6. I auditioned for a Ryan Gosling movie, How to Catch a Monster. Didn't get in. I also auditioned for a movie called Scream 5. It's a Wes Craven movie. Also didn't get in. But we did a fan film, which is Scream 6, which I... manager in the cinema, and I got stabbed in the film, and then I did my stunt. And I also was in Trouble Town as AK, the psychopath, and I meant to shoot the psychologist, but I ended up shooting myself, did my own stunts. I did a lot of workshops. I did actors polls. Yeah, I started networking with a lot of good people, creative people. Past the years, I met Amanda Foster. She's my business partner, and we came up with the human trafficking movie, and then we also came up with The Eyes of a Sociopath, which is a vampire werewolf type of movie. Something like that. I went to the Dave Husey We Have a Problem. I was part of the audience for 2 episodes, and also there is a short film called Street Fighter, which I was one of the mafia people, like the fighters. And also I did 3 assessment short films in JMC Academy. And we also, of course, we're doing the military movie in New Zealand, which is very exciting. And probably go to Hollywood and start making bigger movies. I tried to get into the Fast and the Furious, Bad Boys 4, um, Expendables 4, these massive action movies, because my dream is to become work, stuff like that, and of course learn behind the scenes and trying to direct, produce, and other things. I already did multiple things on short films, like being a runner, being a sound person. I worked on The Rose, which is a short film done by Melissa Thompson, and yeah, so pretty much some of my films I get to do. To learn all aspects of the film industry, and it's always a good thing because you'll never run out of work, because I know how hard the acting industry is. Like, sometimes it's very hard to get the parts that you want in other people's productions, so you need to make your own films and work behind the scenes and learn everything about it, so that way you can achieve your goals and your dreams.
Diamond. Fly with the jacket.
The jacket? Do I hold it?
Yeah, fly with it. Thanks, man. Fly with it.
Huh? Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait for the borders to open, because finally, well, we're gonna travel to new places. Of course, we're gonna.
Let's look through the bins or something.
I look through the bins.
There you go.
When I was in primary school and high school, I used to do a lot of fights. Like, I used to fight a lot. And when I got into acting, I knew I wanted to get into action movies, because I watched a lot of action movies in cinemas. Like the Blade movies, the Underworld, the Fast and the Furious, the Expendables films.
Speak up. Speak up.
Yeah, so pretty much that got me to do like a lot of stunt work and stuff like that. And yeah, getting into acting and action, and I had a lot of people tell me I look like I could pursue an action stars as an action star, do more of the fight scenes and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much I was self-taught, because I didn't have the money to actually get into proper training, or proper acting training, or filmmaking or anything like that. So I watched YouTube videos, and I watched dancing videos. I watched Steven Seagal videos, the fight scenes, and pretty much picked up from that. And when I worked on Trouble Town and other places where I was doing the action scenes, I know the director told me a few things to do, but I also picked up everything. I'm a quick learner, and yeah, so I just listened to them, and I fell the way I'm supposed to fall, in the shows and films and stuff like that. And I'm very happy and proud of like the things I'm doing, because it's my dream to make feature films and go to Hollywood and travel and all that kind of stuff. That's actually one of my goals when I was in the 8th, is to become an actor, filmmaker, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we were, networking. I do a lot of networking on Facebook. That's why I'm adding a lot of people on Facebook, and I'm always talking about projects, and telling them, like, if there is writers, if there is producers, if there is funding, looking for actors, stunt people, all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, writing a script, getting things organized, it can be a little easy and hard sometimes, but the difficult part about it is getting the funding, because you need a storyline, you need synopsis, you need some sort of a presentation or some sort of a teaser trailer to show the investors why would they put money in your film, and what makes your film so great, and so different from other films that people are doing, because it's so comparative, and people are always in competition, making a lot of action movies, a lot of horror movies, slasher films, and I believe Australia is the next Hollywood, because it's bringing new contents to the big screen, and they're talking about based on true stories, what's happening in real life, which is really great, because I think they need more of it around the world. I mean, American films are great, don't get me wrong, but I think Australia film is getting better, and all the Australian actors that went to America, like Chris Hemsworth and Russell Crowe and Nicole Kidman, they're doing they're doing great jobs. They got in massive feature films in Hollywood, and they worked very hard for it, to achieve the achievements, to get where they are right now. I mean, yeah, some of them weren't that educated, but they never gave up, on their dreams of becoming filmmakers, producers, directors, actors. So
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, we got this one, okay?
I don't think I'm how about that one?
Nice.
You see, the secret society, actually, there is two guys came over my place, and they tried to approach me in joining the society. But I told them, no, I'm not interested. Because you see, the thing about the secret society is, yeah, they get you famous, they get you fortune, they get you all of that, but it's more like they make a hit on you, which is, they tell you a bunch of secrets, and they do some unspeakable things, and if you tell people, then you'll be assassinated. You'll be destroyed. And these secret society people, they're a bunch of devil worshippers. They don't believe in God. And I believe in God. I don't like the devil. I believe that the devil is there, but I don't follow these type of rules. What he's doing, sabotaging people's lives, war, corruption, and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, most of these actors that have joined the secret society are messed up right now. They're like in drugs, cocaine, hit rock bottom. They don't even have real jobs, or they don't even have jobs right now, because they don't have the jobs because they've been quiet all this time. And the fact is, a lot of the things, they've been monitored with them, and they have to watch every word and everything that they say. It means if they were looking for something to expose them, and they're not happy with the situation, that they are living with, they can't say anything, otherwise they get killed. They'll be assassinated. I was a filmmaker. I'm an actor trying to become a filmmaker, and I worked very hard for the last 18 years. I don't need to join no society to get where I'm at. It took me that far to make it on my own. I can wait another 5 years to make it in Hollywood, because I believe in God, and I'd rather die older. When I get older, like when I be in my 80s, then maybe, I'll pass away. Like, I grow old. I don't want to, assassin running after me, assassinating and blackmailing and going after my family. After all, I do have 2 kids, and I don't want them to be in danger because of something I did or something I signed up for. And when people join the Illuminatis or the society, they don't sign with a pen. They take from your blood, because once you sell your soul to the devil, it belongs to him, and you do a lot of terrible things and a lot of crimes. And if you try to expose them, you look like a fool, because the organization, it's way bigger than everybody think. Everybody's in it. The war in Iraq, Saddam Hussein and Bin Laden, they bunch of CIA operatives, but they're part of the society. How they die, what they do, it's all covered. So every time someone dies, it's always an accident or natural causes. But we know what goes on behind it. We always have this suspicious of conspiracy theory that the society had something to do with it, because they try to expose them and they try to kill them, because they don't want their reputation to be ruined. So they get rid of the competition. They say, we can bring someone like you, we can get rid of you and bring someone else to be like you. Yeah, usually I play with action figures,
I know, it's really weird. You need to stretch and stuff?
Okay, they think I'm playing.
Have you ready? Hold it up.
Yeah, me and my friend Justin, Matthew, and Alex were, brainstorming ideas, and we came up with a concept for Angry Vegan. It was a comedy, and we did a lot of funny stuff. We just goofed around, really. We were just making, a funny video. We never expected to get so many views and so many subscribers. I mean, we never took it seriously. We just making fun of people and, just goofing around, And actually people liked it, and we had a lot of great comments, And, so I play Ping Ping, he plays Soul Bitch, Angry Vegan, and I drink V to pretend I'm alcoholic. And I start yelling at them and just, saying, improvising, some funny stuff. There's a lot of swearing, in it. And, I don't know if he's still making, the Angry Vegan shows, but if I was to brainstorm ideas or network, like in the future, I would probably be approaching Logan Paul or Ken Batch or the other dude, Fuzzy Tube, these cool YouTubers that make a lot of cool videos, YouTube stuff. They're actors as well. They acted in other movies, and so I would like to actually act with YouTubers in films and stuff like that. And if there is any contents that we were running, we like to brainstorm ideas and connect and be creative and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. There might be a possibility for another Angry Vegan, episode. I know that we're doing that, and we don't know if it's gonna carry on or we're gonna stop. Because last time we did do the last episode of Angry Vegan, but apparently people want to see more of it, because they like it so much. So, probably we do more of it. It really depends on what I'm doing. Because, I got about 22 feature films. So I'll be busy for the next 20 years. And plus I'm doing acting on the side. Probably if there were Hollywood movies going on and people wanted me to be in it and, auditioning and all that kind of stuff, that would be cool. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I only do Angry Vegan on my free time, like when I have free time. Because Angry Vegan is not paid, and usually I used to do unpaid work, just to get my name out there. But because I have a family and I've got responsibilities, I only do paid work, which is only fair. People have to pay the bills, to survive, stuff like that. And, I mean, I don't care about fame and fortune, but it's good to be paid while you're doing work, And, I can't get into Star now, because apparently it's, not letting me in. I'm not very good with passwords and emails and stuff like that, So pretty much, I got myself a new agent. My friend Melissa Thompson, she helped me out. Recommended me to Screen Talent, which is great. Took photos, did resume, did IMBD. Things are going smoothly. I'm just waiting for them to send me a couple of photos of myself that I already took. And then we'll see what goes from there. Because normally we just, I rather stick to professional productions, big time productions. That's why I like feature films, because they're hard work, but they actually get you there. So there's a lot of things going on there. Yeah, so